Welcome to the Propeller tutorial series. This tutorial covers basic mobile app usage, going through end-to-end on a trade visit type. When you first open the app, you will see 4 columns. Visits to undertake today, tomorrow, any old and outstanding visits, and active. Active meaning visits you have started but have not yet completed, for example, paused. When you select the first visit, you will see the time slot, address, the instructions, which are the visit notes, and any risk notes on the property. Risk notes will also have an alert pop-up that you will need to confirm. Depending on device type, Apple Maps or Google Maps of the location, with navigation options, and 3 additional sections. Previous visit notes, which allows you to see any previous visits undertaken at the property, what they were for, and what was done. Previous visit documents, which allows you to view previous photos and documents, for example certification, taken/undertaken on those previous visits. And finally, asset details. This will list any known assets at the property, such as gas boilers. Along the bottom you will have 3 main actions: start the visit, on my way, and mark as missed visit. The first action you should always take prior to traveling to your next visit is to press on my way. This will start the travel time and optionally send the tenant/homeowner a text message. Once you arrive, you will either gain access or record a missed visit, no access. For no access, press the mark as missed visit option. You will need to give a reason and take at least 1 photo. Note: the reschedule visit option is a configurable item that is normally off for most operatives to allow your scheduling team to manage the no access process. Note that you can back out of the missed visit at any time without sending this back should the tenant/homeowner answer. If you gain access, press start the visit. Depending on your organization's preferences, you may have a mandatory pre-visit start form to fill out, such as this risk assessment. Once filled out, you will be able to continue. This loads into the main screen. Depending on your organization, you may see some assets present here. In this example, a fire door is present. On the left-hand side, summary of work done is a local audit log, which will record everything you do on this visit and is purely for the operative's own information. Underneath, we have engineer notes, which is where we will record what we have undertaken and, if further works are required, reasons for this. The advanced text buttons you can see are a templating system for the individual user to create engineer note templates to save time if entering the same text often. Property reports are also available, which are customizable by your organization. In this example, we'll quickly fill out a damp and mold report with no mold present. This report is tied to an outcome which will feed into the compliance system. You can also add an unlimited number of photos to your visit via the Add a Photo button. Each photo can be given an optional description. Alternatively, your organization can build in a set of form prompts to ask for or take specific photos. Finally, we can view and add materials, parts, via the Billing and Materials menu. Note: quotes and invoicing from the app is permission-based and usually disabled by default. Entering into the materials list, we can see parts and/or saw catalog. If we are using the van stock system, we can see what is in our van stock. This can be filtered to stock items only, using the In Stock button. We can input the quantity and add the part. If we need to amend any parts or saws that have been added, we can select them on the right side and alter the quantity or remove entirely. Note: access to saw items is permission-based, set by your organization. The parts catalog and your van stock can be searched by part number or name. Categories and subcategories can also be defined by your organization. Once we're happy we've entered all the information for this visit, we can hit Complete. Note: any mandatory items not yet completed would be flagged to the user. Depending on the user's permissions and organization settings, we will be showing the time spent on the visit. Note: This cannot be changed by standard users. The ability